I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be. Clap back or sit back. I always have to choose clap back. I'm sorry. I'm a very kind person. But if somebody pokes at me or the people that I love, it's over for you. I'm an Aries. Sorry. Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason.
Put it down.
I've, you know. I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me. I am nosy, number one. Number two, I like drama. I just don't like drama in my life, but I love watching it in other people's. So, I love my baby so much. I need him with me in order to function, in order to be able to do the scenes and everything. So, he's been out here with me the majority of the time. But this week, and I go home on the weekends. But this week, I had a lighter week, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I got here last night, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I was like, let me try to test myself and see if I can be without him for a day and leave him, let him and his daddy have daddy and son time. And you guys, I miss him so much. But everybody knows Moo's the best daddy to him. But I miss him so much. Yesterday on the plane, I was crying, and I went to you know the little airport stores. I bought a teddy bear, and I was like clutching it to my chest. I bought a Build-A-Bear and a blanket, and I was clutching it to my chest, literally on the plane last night, crying to not feel like miserable without him. I love him so much, guys. I don't know how this is possible. Anyway.
Shalom. Peace, Israel. It's your brother Yaquab from the Camp Prophets in Babylon Camp down here in Temple, Florida. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do indeed teach and real well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. In today's lesson, as you see, we're going to touch up on these wicked women, man. These loud and clamorous women. All right, because that's what you see brothers dealing with on a day-to-day basis, man. All men, everybody that has a woman. All right, Satan is going to try to get to you through your woman, man. All right, you could be serving Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, trying to stay on point, do what you got to do. And if you got a woman, Satan, he's always going to try to come through your woman, man. All right, try to throw you off, try to start arguments, try to do little things, man. You see in the opening of the video, she did a never have I ever challenge and said, she started an argument for no reason, man. That's just, the spiritual demon Satan through these women, man. Because they're the weaker vessel, so they're easily more influenced. All right. I want to grab this. Proverbs 21 and verse 19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. So with a loud and angry woman, man, it's better to dwell in the wilderness, man. And in the wilderness, you can encounter all different things, but everything that you encounter is all better than dealing with that loud and wicked and angry woman, man. So you have a lot of these women, when they get upset, they purposely try to make others around them life worse, man. A woman will admit to that. In the moment, will they admit to it? No, but they do this, man. All right, and Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi has given us the eyes to see and understand that, hey, brothers, and that's why the scriptures say, if you have a wife, be as though thou had none. Focus on Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. Focus on the truth. Don't. It's not saying, the Lord ain't saying, just do away with them, to hell with them. No, man, because the scriptures also go into, your husbands, you gotta love your wives, so the wives love your husband. Okay, but you gotta know how to deal with these women. That's why the brothers tell you, hey, brothers, if you don't got a woman, hey, man, don't seek for it. All right, you have a lot of brothers that are burning. They want a woman. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Lord didn't give you one because it's best for you not to have one. It's best for you not to, deal with them right now, because it's not going to be beneficial for you in the spirit. Okay. It says, this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And a lot of these women, they're not silent, man. A lot of these women are clamorous. They're loud. Okay, they're obnoxious. Okay, the scriptures, the Lord is going into this and saying this, man. But to be in silence, and really that's the point. A lot of these women aren't in silence no more, man. See, Babylon has gave these women the liberty to feel like they're equal to the man, if not above. And these women here in Babylon, they feel like they're just the hot topic, hot shit, as a lot of women would like to say, But in reality, man, Jacob Trouble is about to give a lot of you women a reality check. Jacob Trouble is about to give you women, a real humbling time and experience, because you women are going to need a man. All right, the scripture also says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. So, and that's childbearing of a elect man-child. So you women need a man. You're going to need a man for your salvation. Now, there is going to be women that are, they might not have a husband in that day, when the Lord returns, but the Lord is going to guide them, all the way up until the end. There's going to be elect women, there's men, women, and children. There's going to be elect women as well. But those are not just your average American woman. Those are not just your average loud, clever black woman. All right. It says, Proverbs 27:15, a continual dropping in, a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. All right, because they don't stop. Okay, these women, they go on and on and on. They don't stop. You get a woman started, and that's it. She said in the beginning of the video, if you poke at her, then she's gonna clap back. Which in all actuality, she contradicted herself, because she said it herself. She chooses to snap every time. She chooses to just go off every time. See, these women, they don't have no control over their emotions. All right, Esau going through them. Well, Satan are going through them in the spirit. And these women feel any type of anger, any type of anything, they're just going off. They're lashing out. They're flashing out, as people say. Okay? I'm gonna grab this. And this is gonna be for a lot of you women too. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 23. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. A lot of you women the Lord is going to turn a lot of you women away too. And there's a lot more women here in Babylon than there is men. Okay? So what does that mean for you women? A lot more women are going to be destroyed than men are. All right? But women don't think like that. They don't understand these scriptures, and they don't realize what the judgment the Lord is bringing, and what they're about to encounter, what they're really about to experience on a high level, on a full-fledged level, man. Okay? That's why the Lord is to be feared. You have all these women out here that are putting their man through hell and got their man on child support and all these different things, but it's not gonna come to fruition, man. Let me grab this. Boom. Isaiah chapter 32. I'm gonna start at verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. So listen to what the Lord is saying. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. Okay, all right, a lot of these women are careless, man. They don't have a care in the world. All right, they're carefree. They're not worried about anything, man. These women have it, good. And careless goes into untroubled, unconcerned. All right, unconcerned. A lot of these women are unconcerned with the things that are going on around them, man. They're unconcerned with how they make brothers feel. They're unconcerned with how they treat their men. Unconcerned with the way their actions speak, man. And you have a lot of different things coming out about these women, man. Megan Thee Stallion, DDG's baby mother, Haley, however you say her name, man. All right, and it's all gonna be broadcast and showed, even with Cassie too as well on the Diddy case. All right, all these different things coming out, things being shown about you women, man. It goes to show that these women have a lot of skeletons in their closet that they're not gonna bring out. A lot of these women have a lot of things that they won't like people to know, and that's the spirit. Because I was just watching this video earlier on catching cheaters, so-called, and women messing with other women's men, breaking up happy homes and things like that. And these women, even when they're caught red-handed, they still don't admit they're wrong. And you had a group of friends, one girl was trying to mess with the other girl's dude, but the one who went on the loyalty test with her, she had already smashed the girl's dude, man. So it's a lot of different things coming out about you women. Y'all are careless, and unbothered, but y'all are about to be bothered really fast and on all levels, all angles. It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right, that child support that you got, that money you waiting on to come, man, because you putting that man through hell, it's not going to come, man. The Lord is not going to have his men suffer for much longer. And you even have brothers that's in his truth serving you. How about Shemi Shai on child support? Women trying to get over on brothers, man. All right, the Lord ain't having that. And the Lord ain't going to be going for that, man. It says, tremble, you women that are at ease. Y'all, it says tremble. You know what trembling really is? All right? When you're so scared, like you're shaking uncontrollably, man, because you don't know what's coming next. You're in fear for your life. The Lord told y'all to tremble. It says, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, the Lord is going to make you women bare. You women aren't going to be any type of accessory or any type of benefit to the men of the Lord in that day. Nothing but a stank box and problems, man. There's another woman that brothers have to protect. And a lot of you women are going to get saved, but a lot of you women are going to get turned down and be left out there, man, because of the wickedness you have done in this life and in this body, man. And the Lord is going to give brothers the spirit to see through you, woman. Going to give brothers to see the spirit on you, the things you have done, and the brothers going to make their choice. Like, nah, I'll take you 3, you 10. Yeah, y'all figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's going to be in Jacob's Trouble with Isaiah 4:1. It's not going to be a music video. It's not going to be, one man with 100 women and y'all just, you just popping all of them. You living a good and dandy, good life, man. No. All right. 7 women goes into completion, like a completion amount of women. It can mean 7, or it can mean 700. It can mean 7,000, according to how the Lord appoints it to a brother, man. But it's not going to be no music video, man. You're the men. You have to be in control of all these women, man. Protect all these women, man. The Lord brought them to you for a reason. Okay, but all you loud and clamorous women, man, y'all aren't going to receive that salvation, man. A lot of you women are going to have to die on this side and come back in your right mind, okay? Just like how it is over in the Middle East. Women used to get spit in their face if they looked the man in the eye. Now you have women putting hands on men over here, you know what I'm saying, doing all this other stuff. You women are about to get humbled. It says, they shall lament goes into cry, for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briers, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. All right. It says, matter of fact, it says, because the places shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks, until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high, and the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest. All right, so these places be wasted away. Then judgment shall dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. So a lot of you women are about to understand really fast. How about Shemi Shai is not playing with you women, man? Okay, and all you women that agree with her and you act like that, man, be in for a rude awakening through the Spirit, man. All right? So with that, I'd like to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Shemi Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone of doing deed, teaching right well. And peace and salutations to hopeful that scattered abroad. Next time I do say shalom in the Bible ball soon.